here's your wrestling news for March 27th, 2021. And if you like what you're watching, smash that like button and give us 1,000 likes or more. And your headlines for today include: Smackdown's Wrestlemania main event undergoes a major change. What is the underlying reason for it? WWE reveals several segments for Raw next week. Logan Paul confirmed for WWE Smackdown next week. Tessa Blanchard's current situation with AEW. Dana White drops a bombshell about Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey makes bold African-American claim. AEW closed its doors for former WWE wrestler. When Peacock expects to have live control features added for WWE content. Are the Mysterios on course for SmackDown Tag Team Gold? WWE does a major botch this week, and more. We're starting today with huge news from SmackDown as the main event of WrestleMania 37 has been changed. On last night's show, Daniel Bryan refused to move until he got a Universal title opportunity at WrestleMania 37, and though fans expected Roman Reigns to confront him, it was instead Edge who said that Bryan was taking his moment away. This wasn't the old grit Edge that was simply happy to be back to entertain the fans, though. This was the mean, vindictive, manipulating rated R superstar who accumulated 11 world titles, and if Fastlane teased a heel turn for Edge, this week's SmackDown confirmed it, his first turn in over 10 years. Edge wasted no time in showing why he's a master manipulator, as he threatened Adam Pearce not to consider Bryan's demand and even tried to get Roman Reigns on his side, visiting the Tribal Chief's locker room. When Bryan pointed out that he made Roman Reigns tap out at Fastlane, though he didn't win the Universal title, and argued that he should face the winner of Reigns vs. Edge at WrestleMania in a Universal title match immediately after. Edge wasn't pleased with that idea, and neither was the Tribal Chief, who insisted he will only defend his title once at next month's pay-per-view. That will be the case, as Adam Pearce ruled that at WrestleMania, it'll be Universal Champion Roman Reigns vs. Edge vs. Daniel Bryan in a triple threat match. Though he wasn't pleased with the decision, Edge had the last laugh, as both of his WrestleMania opponents narrowly avoided concertos. One person shocked to see this was Edge's wife Beth Phoenix, who questioned what he did on Twitter, believing he's crossed a line he can't uncross. Edge's facial expressions to end the show proved why he's one of the all-time greats, both a decade ago and today, and we'll have to see how things play out with the rated R superstar a heel once more. What do you make of Edge's heel turn, though? Let us know in the comments. Over to Raw next, as several segments have been confirmed for next week's show. On Monday, Raw Women's Champion Asuka and Rhea Ripley will make their WrestleMania match official with a contract signing, though like every contract signing in wrestling history, we doubt it'll go as planned. The Miz and John Morrison will debut their new music video, Hey Hey Hop Hop, to parody the A-listers' WrestleMania opponent, Bad Bunny, whilst Drew McIntyre will have to contend with a bounty on his head set by WWE Champion Bobby Lashley. The almighty champion promised a title match at WrestleMania to whoever takes out McIntyre before the pay-per-view, and we'll have to see how the Scotsman survives this stacked 3-hour Raw. Bad Bunny won't be the only celebrity around next week, as Logan Paul has been confirmed for SmackDown. On last night's episode, Sami Zayn said the trailer for his conspiracy theory documentary will drop next week, and that next week's SmackDown will host a, quote, red carpet affair. Paul, who Zayn has been tweeting at, will be on hand for the festivities, though Kevin Owens made it clear last night that he's far more interested in facing Zayn at WrestleMania than what the popular YouTuber has to say. That match has been confirmed for Night 2 of WrestleMania, and after weeks of coaxing Logan Paul on Twitter, Zayn is finally getting his wish in getting the YouTuber involved next week. Ever since she left Impact Wrestling, Tessa Blanchard has been one of wrestling's hottest free agents, alongside her husband Daga. The Wrestling Observer newsletter is reporting that though there is interest in AEW regarding Daga, Tessa's situation seems to be up in the air. Just one day prior to her historic Impact World title win, Blanchard was leveled with multiple accusations of racism and bullying by other female wrestlers, and it's these claims that are preventing AEW from signing her. The Observer notes that the decision to bring Blanchard in will ultimately be made based on the perceived value of her to the product versus the negativity and backlash in some quarters such a signing would have. That report added that AEW is arguably the biggest company for any social media backlash, as whilst many fans expect WWE to work with problematic stars such as Hulk Hogan, AEW have held themselves to a higher standard. Fans will remember that AEW banned both Hulk and Linda Hogan for claims of racism, so it'll be difficult for them to look past claims of racism and bullying made at Blanchard. In more recent memory, Blanchard was spotted training with Bayley, Sasha Banks, and other WWE superstars, but it remains unclear where she'll end up. One person fans shouldn't expect to see anywhere is former Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey, and that includes in the UFC. During a recent UFC press conference, Dana White was asked about Rousey and the possibility that she might follow Miesha Tate and make a UFC return, but the UFC president made it very clear that Rousey isn't coming back to the Ultimate Fighting Championship. White added that though he spoke to Rousey the day before the press conference, it wasn't about a UFC return, adding that she is absolutely, positively not coming back ever. Though Rousey remains under a WWE contract, it's been nearly 2 years since her last match, and it's unclear whether she'll return at all. She's made it clear that she wants to start a family with husband Travis Brown, though has never publicly ruled out a WWE return. But whatever happens next in Rousey's career, it won't be in the UFC. That isn't the only Rousey news, as in a surprising turn of events, it's being reported that the former Raw Women's Champion is actually part African American. This news was confirmed by African-American news outlet The Root, who stated that Rousey's mother told TMZ that the Hot Rod's great-grandfather was one of the first black physicians to reside in the United States. On Twitter, many WWE fans reacted, with one fan saying that Rousey is more black than Roman Reigns and the Usos, whilst another said that they weren't ready for this kind of news. Rousey herself poked fun at the story, tweeting a Tracy Morgan video saying he's black and likes peacocks, and encouraged fans to watch the WWE Network on Peacock TV. Whether Rousey returns to WWE is unclear, but fans can certainly watch her on Peacock, as she had one of the greatest rookie years in WWE history. Rousey was competing back when WWE fans were allowed to attend wrestling shows live, and it seems that won't happen again in WWE for quite some time. This year, many venues in the US are reopening, and various sports leagues are bringing back live fans, but the WWE won't be among them. According to Sports Illustrated, WWE has no plans to tour at all throughout the first half of 2021, though there's no word on what WWE will be doing for the second half. WWE themselves haven't confirmed anything, though it was recently announced that after Wrestlemania, the Thunderdome will move to the Yuengling Center in Tampa, Florida. Sports Illustrated reports that the current plan is for WWE to remain in Tampa, whilst gauging whether it's possible and effective to return to a weekly live event model or not. In his 2020 fourth quarter earning call last month, Vince McMahon said it's too early to say when WWE will return to ticketed audiences, as WrestleMania 37 will be a one-off event for the time being. The moment Zelina Vega was released from WWE, fans speculated about her joining AEW, as Tony Khan has said in the past he's been waiting for her non-compete clause to expire. Now, that clause has expired, but she won't be coming to AEW, at least not yet, as the Wrestling Observer newsletter reports she's signed a short-term deal elsewhere, which prohibits her taking bookings with AEW. The door isn't closed on Vega joining AEW, but it won't be happening anytime soon. And we're interested to see what short-term offer coaxed the former superstar instead of going into business with Tony Khan's company. More from Peacock, as the NBC Universal Service has been editing and censoring WWE content that hasn't aged well, and that practice is going to continue. We already know that Roddy Piper's match with Bad News Brown, where Piper painted himself half black, has been cut, as has a Survivor Series 2005 segment where Vince McMahon used the N-word, and in the Wrestling Observer newsletter, Peacock's reasoning was explained. Peacock is pushing itself as a family-friendly service, and anything that doesn't meet these standards will be edited out. There are a number of Raws from past years not uploaded. A lot of the other television shows, notably Saturday Night Live, has tons of edits from the original show based on things that were considered funny at the time, but would be considered poor taste at this time. Peacock plans to have all WWE content on their service by SummerSlam 2021, but we expect plenty of cuts to be made from WWE content that NBC Universal doesn't want to be showing to their audience. Controversial WWE moments aren't the only things missing from the WWE Network on Peacock, as the service doesn't currently offer pause or rewind features for live sporting events. That's a feature that fans who use the WWE Network had for years, and whilst Peacock is working to fix this, it won't happen immediately. In addition to all 17,000+ hours of WWE content, the plan is for Peacock's WWE Network to have live pause, restart, and scrub bar previews installed by SummerSlam, according to the Wrestling Observer newsletter. Until then, fans will have to do without these features that they had for years on the old WWE Network, and we hope that Peacock is able to figure out how to install these controls that should have been part of their service from the start. Back to the Ring and the Smackdown tag titles have been surprisingly under the radar this WrestleMania scene, despite 4 teams, the Dirty Dogs, Alpha Academy, the Street Profits, and the Mysterios all having wins over each other. That continued this week when Rey Mysterio defeated one half of the champions, Dolph Ziggler, and if WWE plans on the rumored 4-team title match at WrestleMania, the Mysterios could be the favorites to win. The father-son duo winning at WrestleMania would certainly be a feel-good moment, and would also give Dominic his first taste of gold, as well as Rey Mysterio's first tag title win in 15 years. The last person Mysterio was a tag champion with is Batista, and would you like to see Rey and Dominic win the titles? Let us know in the comments. That match hasn't been confirmed for WrestleMania, but several matches were announced for the card during last night's Smackdown. For WrestleMania, it's been confirmed that Intercontinental Champion Big E will defend against Apollo Crews on Night 2, while Cesaro and Seth Rollins will collide, as will Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. These are just the latest matches added to a stacked 2-night WrestleMania card, and are you excited for this year's show? Let us know below. And we're ending with the Bella Twins, who will be inducted into the Hall of Fame next month, or at least that's the plan. On Peacock, a countdown of the top women of WWE has the Bella Twins taking the number 26 spot, though WWE posted a hilariously botched image to promote this fact, which is clearly Brie Bella twice. Though the tweet with the image was quickly deleted and corrected, it's still interesting that they had that photo lying around. Just to be clear, the Bella Twins are 2 different people, and we wouldn't want to see Nikki's reaction if next month's induction sees her sister Brie be inducted twice instead of her. Well guys, that's our news for today. Please share your comments below. Also hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to receive all notifications. And as always, thanks for watching.